Queen is hiring, this isn't fake, she's looking for 5 people to join her staff.
One role currently advertised on the Royal Household website is for a pot washer, but they also need someone to match the linen, a cleaner, a prints and drawing intern and a cataloguer.
Oh, we're joined now by former butler to the royal family, Grant Harrold in London. Grant, good morning to you. You spent 7 years as a butler for the royal family. What's the role of a pot washer? Is this sort of a fancy dishwasher?
A pot, it is like a dishwasher. A pot washer, it's quite a trusted job because you're in charge of washing and looking after the pots.
Oh.
And that's it. You don't have to wash up glasses or plates. You just purely do saucepans.
I'm sure. I mean, the reality of a pot washer, you can be asked to do other duties. It sounds quite boring, but it's not just a case of you standing washing pots. There'll be other things you'll get involved with. You might even get asked to help with big events. So it can be a really interesting job.
Okay, you'd think they'd have a dishwasher in the Buckingham Palace kitchen, like an automatic one. Now, Her Majesty is also looking for an intern. That sounds like a pretty big job.
Yes, I mean, it's an important job because it's looking after the royal part of the royal collection, and that's the portraits and the drawings, and it is an important job because even as a butler, I wasn't allowed to handle some of the portraits. They have to be handled by royal collection, so that's quite an important position. And also, it's their job to put the information online because you can now view the royal collection through the British Monarchy website.
OK. Now, Windsor Castle also needs a cleaner. Are they sort of a dirty family? Do they leave things around, or is it just like in Downton Abbey, you just sort of with a feather duster dusting bits and pieces?
I can say on my watch it was a very tidy house. Okay. I think the reality is with this kind of position, it'll be a housekeeper, and it's a really interesting job because it is looking after the royal family, it's looking after the guests, and again it's a trusted position because the chances are that they will bump into members of the royal family, and it's something that they will enjoy.
Yeah.
Do the grandkids have to have a plate when they're eating a biscuit so they don't leave crumbs around the carpet? Or...
Do they have plastic frozen Elsa plates like we do in our house?
I couldn't start. They would if I was there, they would have to have a plate. I couldn't not have plates. I couldn't have crumbs in the carpet.
No,
exactly.
No, exactly.
All right.
I know where you're coming from.
Well, Grant, that's it's fascinating. I mean, I think Australians, as part of the Commonwealth, I'm sure any Aussies out there who want to wash the Queen's saucepans should apply.
Yeah, and then write a book.
I think they should, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Grant.
No book.
No.
Yes. Okay. Or you've got to sign a contract.
Unless you're Paul Burrell. OK. Thanks, Grant.